The mindset of the CEO and co-founder of Tesla. CEO, leader designer, and founder of SpaceX. CEO and founder of Neuralink, and founder of The Boring Company. With an estimated net worth of $197 billion, he is the richest man in the world as of January 2021. Elon Reeve Musk. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. A company is a group organized to create a product or service, and it is only as good as its people, and how excited they are about creating. I do want to recognize a ton of super talented people. I just happen to be the face of the companies. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket, as long as you control what happens to that basket. My biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent, and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. If something has to be designed and invented, and you have to figure out how to ensure that the value of the thing you create is greater than the cost of the inputs, then that is probably my core skill. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done, and how you could be doing it better. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. I don't believe in process. In fact, when I interview a potential employee and he or she says that it's all about the process, I see that as a bad sign. The problem is that at a lot of big companies, process becomes a substitute for thinking. You're encouraged to behave like a little gear in a complex machine. Frankly, it allows you to keep people who aren't that smart, who aren't that creative. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. It's very important to like the people you work with, otherwise life and your job is gonna be quite miserable. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Really pay attention to negative feedback and solicit it, particularly from friends. Hardly anyone does that, and it's incredibly helpful. Talent is extremely important. It's like a sports team. The team that has the best individual player will often win, but then there's a multiplier from how those players work together and the strategy they employ. Don't delude yourself into thinking something's working when it's not, or you're gonna get fixated on a bad solution.